Hi everyone. Now we have a rather large lamp to show you all. I have never ever seen one like this before. It came from a very good friend. In fact, the same gentleman that I got that Philips, GE lamp from. It is one beauty. Before I tell you the wattage, it's got a bi-pin base. It consists of two hefty contacts. Looking inside, you can see the wires go. Wires, they're thick rods going up. Excuse me. They go up to the filament, which is more like the elements in a fire, in an electric fire. I'm blowing it up a bit so you get an idea exactly what they're like. It has not seen, I don't think it's seen any use whatsoever. It's what you would say is new old stock. It's an absolute cracker. Drop that down a bit. Now, I'll give you an idea of the size. I am holding a 7.5 watt incandescent American lamp. These are quite popular in America. As you see, my hands are not enormous and I can hold it in my hand. That's 7.5 watt. Now look at that compared to the size of that lamp. It is absolutely enormous. In fact, the filament array is wider than the bulb it is in size, so it is pretty big. Now, getting down to the maker, it's GEC, and that's the English GEC. The wattage, well, I'll tell you the voltage first. It's 240 volts. And let's put it like this. If you worked out the current, I think you'll find it's about 40 amps. The filament itself is 10,000 watts. 10,000 would mean that if you connect it up indoors, which I'm not going to do, it would immediately blow the fuse, or even the company fuse nearly. So it is ginormous. The way you could light it, or at least see it glow, is to wire it in series with, say, 1 bar or 2 bar electric fire. That way you would probably see it start to glow. I'm not even going to try that, because just in case the vacuum has gone inside. I don't think it has, because at the base it's sealed there. There's the sealing pit between the two pins. It is absolutely enormous. And standing the little bulb, there's the bulb between the pins. When I first saw this, it was in a picture, and a very good friend of mine had the same pictures, and I don't think he realised how big it was. I certainly didn't. And he's very keen that I show it to him and everyone else out there, because I'm pleased to be able to show it. Also, when he gave me this lamp, which was yesterday, I said, oh, what's that inside? I couldn't make out something. I think I'm trying to try and show you this. I'm turning the bulb round, and inside you've got what looks like, it's not sand, it's obviously glass silica of some sort. And I said, why on earth has it got that in there? I've never ever seen a lamp. Granted, this is a rather large lamp, but I've never seen a lamp that's had stuff in it. If there was stuff in it, it's normally through a fault inside, or the innards have collapsed or something like that. But this, as you can see, the innards are perfect. They're absolutely perfect. There's no damage. The filament is 100% okay. The two thick conductors go straight down to where the pins are. So there's no way this stuff that you can see inside hasn't been put there on purpose. So I say, well, why is it there? And the answer was that these lamps are so expensive when they were bought that when they're used they can blacken. Normally where the heat rises in the lamp, they become black, or they darken down. And the idea is to shuffle the stuff about where it's gone dark, with the hope that it cleans the inside of the actual lamp. As I say, I was dumbfounded. Never ever come across this before. Hopefully someone out there will have done. I can think of one or two names that will probably know about this. Hopefully, please make comments on this, because it is a rather unusual lamp. It's not the world's biggest lamp, but it's certainly one of the biggest lamps. And the fact that you can't use it indoors, simply the actual current rating, says a lot. Anyhow, I've said my pieces. Any comment please make, good or bad. Any questions please ask. I'll try and get back with an answer. Incidentally, I'm going to put this on a lighting gallery. It'll be as a still photo on there, so there might be a bit further info on it from there. But as far as I know, it was a studio lamp. Use it in the film industry, TV industry. Now, alright, they don't use these, they use sort of other lamps. Quartz halogen, what's those ones called? The tungsten arc, is it? I'm not up on the discharge lamps, I'll be quite honest. I tend to stick to the lamps that have got a filament. If it's got a filament in it, I think I know what I'm talking about. But when you get off of that and you start talking about mercury vapours, SOx, sodium, high pressure, low pressure, leaves me cold. And any of those lamps, I normally got a very good friend that has those, and if he's watching this he's probably laughing now. The one that I'm thinking about is quite long. It's sort of, well, it was as long as his arm, and they're quite long. So, you know, if I get anything like that, he has it, or another friend has it. They, you know, they're interested in those. But anyway, I'm gassing on too long. Let me go. Any comments please make. I'm going to upload this, and we'll see what happens. Thanks again for watching. Thank you.